It was a typical evening for Kevin Stewart and Momo Kawashima. The two of them were sitting on their worn-out couch in their small apartment, engrossed in a movie marathon. The laughter filled the room, creating a warm atmosphere. Suddenly, the laughter was replaced with a scream of pain. Momo doubled over, clutching her stomach, her face twisted in agony. Kevin, caught off guard, watched with wide eyes, his laughter fading into a terrified silence. Panic surged through Kevin as Momo collapsed onto his lap, continuing to cry out in pain. His heart pounded in his chest as he helplessly watched his friend suffer. "I've had stomach cramps since I was a kid," Momo gasped out between sobs, "but they've never been this bad." Her voice was barely a whisper, strained from the pain. Kevin's eyes welled up with tears, his hands shaking as he tried to comfort her, running his fingers through her hair. The sight of Momo in so much pain was more than he could bear. Momo grabbed Kevin's hands, pleading with him to do something drastic. "Rip open my guts, Kevin, I can't stand it anymore," she pleaded, her voice filled with desperation and agony. Kevin was stunned, frozen in place by the horrific request. He looked into Momo's pain-filled eyes, his heart breaking at the sight. I can't do that, Momo," he stammered, his voice choked with tears. Momo sobbed harder, her pleas turning into desperate whimpers. "Please, Kev," she begged, clutching his hand tightly. It hurts so much." Her voice was barely audible, drowned out by her cries of pain. I can't hurt you, Momo," Kevin murmured, hugging her close. He felt her body shaking from the pain, and his heart ached with each of her sobs. He kissed her forehead gently, promising to support her. "I'm here, Momo. I won't leave you alone," he whispered, his voice filled with determination. He had to be strong for her. Kevin then cradled Momo in his arms, carrying her to her bedroom. He laid her down gently on the bed, pulling the covers over her. He stayed by her side, holding her hand, offering her silent support. Despite the excruciating pain, Momo eventually drifted off to sleep, her grip on Kevin's hand loosening. Kevin stayed awake, watching over her, praying that her pain would subside soon. With Momo finally asleep, Kevin felt a wave of exhaustion wash over him. He laid down beside her, his hand still holding hers. He closed his eyes, the image of Momo's pained face still etched in his mind. Throughout the night, Kevin kept vigil, waking up several times to check on Momo. Each time, he would squeeze her hand gently, whispering soothing words to her in her sleep. As dawn broke, Momo's cramps finally subsided. She woke up to find Kevin still by her side, holding her hand. She smiled weakly at him, grateful for his unwavering support. Kevin returned her smile, his eyes filled with relief. "How are you feeling?" he asked, his voice hoarse from lack of sleep. Momo simply squeezed his hand in response, her smile growing wider. "Better," Momo whispered, her voice still weak. "Thanks to you, Kev." She gave his hand another squeeze, her eyes filling with gratitude. Kevin simply nodded, his heart filled with relief. Kevin stayed with Momo throughout the day, making sure she was comfortable and had everything she needed. They spent the day in silence, the bond between them stronger than ever. By the end of the day, Momo was back to her usual self. She laughed and chatted with Kevin, the painful episode from the previous night all but forgotten. But for Kevin, it was a night he would never forget. That night, as they sat on their couch, Kevin looked at Momo. He saw not just his best friend, but a brave woman who had faced her pain with courage. He admired her strength and was proud to be her friend. Momo looked back at Kevin, seeing not just her best friend, but her rock, her pillar of strength. She was grateful for his unwavering support and knew she could always count on him. As they sat there, watching their favorite movie, they realized that their bond had only grown stronger. They'd faced the ultimate challenge and come out stronger on the other side. From that day forward, Kevin and Momo cherished their bond even more. They knew that no matter what challenges they faced, they would face them together. Their bond was truly unbreakable. That evening had changed them, strengthening their bond and deepening their friendship. They knew they could rely on each other in the face of adversity, and that was the beauty of their unbreakable bond. Their story is a testament to the power of friendship and the strength of the human spirit. They faced their fears, endured the pain, and came out stronger, and in the end their unbreakable bond held them together.